Nashville hot cast iron salmon. Oh yeah, I got some salmon fillets, gonna lather with some oil and season with my Nashville hot seasoning from Spiceology. Then preheating a medium high heat fire, I'm gonna add a cast iron skillet, melt some butter, adding some minced garlic and honey. Let that mix, then pull it off. I'm gonna sear the skin side first on these salmon fillets. Once they're looking good, flip them over and then keep cooking them until they are done to your liking. Flip them back over. We're gonna pull them off to the cool side, topping with that honey garlic butter, adding some sliced lemons. We're gonna serve this guy up with a little bit more honey garlic butter and chopped parsley. This is so freaking delicious. You can find this whole recipe at overthefirecooking.com or link below. Cheers. Let's make a chicken bacon ranch quesadilla. Inspired by Chili's Bar and Grill, I'm gonna add my own few little twists, starting with this chicken marinade, adding some chicken thighs with soy sauce, cilantro, lime juice, orange juice, minced garlic, cumin, salt, and pepper. Marinate it overnight, and then we're gonna grill it on the Fuegos grill until they are beautiful. Pull them off, we're gonna chop them up and set them to the side and start making our spicy ranch. Adding some cilantro, sour cream, mayo, jalapeno puree, lime juice, and buttermilk with some salt. We're gonna set that to the side and start building our quesadilla with the flour tortillas, some shredded cheese, and chicken. Let that melt and get crispy on the outside, and then we're gonna open it back up. We're gonna add in some bacon bits, some red onions, cilantro, and that spicy ranch. This was so freaking delicious. You can find this whole recipe at overthefirecooking.com or link below. Cheers.
Let's fire up some pull-apart Nashville hot chicken sliders. It all starts with breaking down a chicken. We're gonna spatchcock it, season it with Nashville hot, and smoke it until crispy golden perfection. Just check those tongs before you take them off. Then we'll make a spicy butter using Nashville hot and guajillo. This is gonna be for basting the sandwiches. Pull apart that chicken when it's cooled off. Pour in a little bit of that butter to season it, and then we'll split those buns and build the sandwiches. First the chicken, a little bit more seasoning, some melty pepper jack, plenty of pickles, and then of course that really spicy butter. This is gonna go back in the smoker for 10 to 15 minutes till that cheese is completely melted and gooey. These sandwiches are so spicy, melty, crunchy from those delicious pickles. So freaking delicious. You gotta try this recipe. It's up on the blog. Cheers, y'all.
Grilled New York strips with a garlic chili sauce. I'm gonna start by doing a simple dry brine, generously seasoning with kosher salt, placing it in the fridge uncovered overnight. Next, we're gonna make that garlic chili sauce, mix all this together, and then set that to the side. We're gonna preheat a high heat fire to about 400 degrees, brushing off any excess salt. We're gonna sear these guys off, cooking them for about 7 to 8 minutes, making sure to sear that fat cap. Once they hit about 120 internal, we're gonna pull them off and let them rest for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then we're gonna slice these open. Look how beautiful they are, super juicy. Topping them off with that garlic chili sauce. It's spicy, it's tangy, it's savory, it's so freaking delicious. You can find this whole recipe at overthefirecooking.com or link below. Cheers. Garlic shrimp scampi is an epic meal that you can make in under 10 minutes. We're gonna start by melting some butter with oil in a cast iron skillet, adding in some garlic and letting that simmer, and then we're gonna add in some large shrimp to cook for about 90 seconds. Then we're gonna flip them over once they change color. After we flip them all over, we're gonna deglaze the skillet with some white wine and some lemon juice, adding some salt and black pepper. We're gonna garnish with some red chili flakes and chopped parsley and crusted bread. This was so freaking delicious. You can find this whole recipe at overthefirecooking.com or link below. Cheers. How do you get an insane crust on a steak? Testing out a few methods. I'm gonna start by using Adam Perry Lang scruffing. We're gonna score the outside. It's gonna create more surface area to grill. And then I'm gonna add some oil and some kosher salt. Let that dry brine really quickly. Cooking on my Fuego grill, I'm gonna start melting some bacon fat, adding some lemon juice, some garlic, sage, and rosemary. Let that render together, and then we're gonna flip these guys a couple of times. Once they're close to being done, we're gonna baste the outside with that bacon fat, adding them back to the grill to cook for just a couple more minutes until they hit about 120 internal. And look at that crust. Once they're ready to go, pull them off, let them rest, and then we're gonna slice them up. These were so freaking delicious. You can find recipes like this on my blog, link below. Cheers.